My name is David Harrison Grice. Welcome to the Grice Report, your unfiltered daily voice for truth. Today was a very big news day, but I want to center my stories on a couple of specific items regarding the ICE Gestapo and what's actually happening within our country right now. CNN put out a report. There's a show called State of the Union with Jake Tapper, and Tom Homan, who's our border czar, who he actually went on the show with Jake Tapper and kind of gave like a 9 to 10 minute interview. So the snippet I'm going to show you is only about 20 or 30 seconds. So it's only a small snippet. Some of the other things that he said during this interview, he believes that Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker and Mayor Brandon Johnson of Chicago are purposefully harboring criminals and refusing to work with ICE because they want these people on the street. What people is he talking about? Well, he's talking about what he considers to be illegal immigrants. I just call them human beings because that's what they are. They are hardworking people. And notice how most of these immigrants are being abducted from jobs. They're working. So I want you to actually hear what he says regarding racial profiling and the National Guard in Chicago.
All hell broke loose because the left said we're doing immigration raids and just arresting people that look different from us. And for 2 days, ICE agents were under extreme threat. We're being attacked. The facilities were being attacked. Thank God President Trump called the National Guard in to bring peace. So National Guard is beneficial.
Okay, Tom Homan. Let's take a look at something else that happened today. So before I continue, please remember to like, subscribe, and down here I have an email address, thegricereport@gmail.com. Again, that's thegricereport@gmail.com. Please send us any tips, leads, story requests that you may have. We're always happy to boost your videos and photographs of the music festivals, any of the protests that are going on, any of your interactions with the ICE Gestapo, or anything else that you find relevant. We are happy to boost it on air. And please do remember to hit that subscribe button, because if you hit subscribe, it means that we have friends everywhere and we get to keep doing this night after night. So let's go on with the show. So just to give a little bit of a juxtaposition to Tom Homan's dissembling, rambling garbage, one of the heroes of our modern day right now, Justice Sonia Sotomayor, she gave a blistering dissent to a decision that was passed down from the Supreme Court of the United States, who, by the way, has betrayed their oath to the country. So Tom Homan, as you heard before, said, "Oh, we don't racially profile. The left is overreacting. We're not actually doing that." Oh, yeah? The Supreme Court just said you are, and they said it's okay. So how does that sit with you, sucker? Damn. All right. So let's dig into a little bit of the dissent that was given here and the context. So the Supreme Court actually said, now you can lift the ban in LA, Los Angeles, for these roving immigration raid pickups. So what that means is the videos that we were seeing at the start of the summer with just scores of vans rolling down the street and people getting swept up and taken into the vans and driving off quickly from the middle of the street, all those abductions, they could do that again, and they don't have there's nothing that can stop them. Supreme Court said, hey, it's okay to racially profile, just keep doing it. And to this end, I'm going to read from my notes here because I want to make sure that I'm respectful and get her words right. So Justice Sonia Sotomayor, one of the 3 dissenting judges, this was a 6-3 decision, she said, "We should not have to live in a country where the government can seize anyone who looks Latino, speaks Spanish, and appears to work a low-wage job." So that's one thing that she said. Another thing that she said that I found really intriguing, because this is what we're actually seeing on the ground. Countless people in the Los Angeles area have been grabbed, thrown to the ground, and handcuffed simply because of their looks, their accent, and the fact that they may make a living doing manual labor. I feel like I'm listening to a recording of the 1950s and 1960s civil rights marches and the civil rights decisions that were going on at that time. We have gone so far back as a country to where this is where we are again. We need to discuss civil rights and the fact that racial profiling is wrong. The fact that these judges don't get it, I don't get it. And then just to close off the show with another sick announcement, and just to show you, kind of round out the disgusting picture that we're looking at right now today, the Department of Homeland Security has started a new operation in Chicago that they are calling the Midway Blitz. London Blitz, anyone? When Germany bombed London? Yeah, well, Chicago Midway Blitz? Are you kidding me? The fact that you're still claiming you're not Nazis makes me sick to my stomach. At least admit it so we know what we're fighting. My name is David Harrison Grice. This is The Resistance. We are going to fight and fight and fight, and we are going to win. Thank you for watching the show, and have a great night.